Howdy, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Let's make dinner. I have a casserole dish here. I'm going to turn my oven on to, I think I can get by with 350. That's what I'm going to do. Hope y'all are doing well today. Let's see. First thing I need to do is clean some peppers. So let's go in here real quick. It is like 80 degrees here. It is lovely. I spend a little time outside, but the ragweed's also in bloom, so that got to me a little bit. And I'm going to still sleep in the car. So nice. I'm making this because I have some peppers I need to use. Sorry if the crinkling is super loud. Sorry. Uh, and this is going to be a quick, easy meal tonight. Oh. Hmm. I don't have everything I need ready. I'm just kind of winging it. This was like a last minute decision. So who's that? Hey, Hemi, how's it going? What time is it over there? It's pretty late, isn't it? So we're making these stuffed peppers, but I'm going to do them with a Cuban twist, kind of. So, sorry. Cellophane is super annoying. Here's my pan. I'm just going to spray my pan real quick. This time. So I'm doing this quick and easy. Down and dirty, quick and easy. So that'll be ready. Let me just pop these in. This one. That. I like to have my stuffed peppers instead of just topping them. I just think it's easier. I gotta get close. Yeah. Yeah, these are Henkels, but they're the cheap Henkels. I think they were selling them at Target one year, maybe Macy's as a set. But they are German stainless steel, and they're pretty heavy handled. And I like that, the blade goes up. And I also got 2 of these with it, and one of these long, like boning knives. So it has a spot on it. I don't know why. This is my favorite knife right here. This giant heavy cleaver. It's a Asian carbon steel. There's a little fish design on it. But this thing will go through a bone in a heartbeat. It makes if I'm doing my own little butchering project, does really well. So this is a part I'm always terrible at, is getting that wasn't too bad. Getting the seeds out. It does make for a colorful dish. It's good for company too, for casual dinner. I'm going to make that foolproof chicken casserole. I did a short on it, and I thought I had a longer video, but I'm going to have to look again, see what I've got going on. All right. Now, it's okay if I have more meat than what I have peppers, because in Cuba, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing stuffed peppers, but I'm going to fill them with a picadillo Cuban meat mixture. And I like it because it's savory, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's briny, tart. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. So, and that is what I'm kind of in the mood for today. Now, this would also be good made with chorizo using the same method. So, got that part done. And now, I'm going to come over here. All right, I think you got that. I need to do a deep clean on my stove. These glass stove tops get so scratched anyway. They say not to, scratch it by moving your pan, but sorry, I'm a real cook. I gotta move my pan sometimes. Let's see what I need over here. Spoon. Sauce too. Looking for tomato sauce. So, oh yeah. I'll need something to wet this, so I'm gonna just use the diced tomatoes. And so the price of this is ground chuck. It's a lean, 80 lean, 20 fat. It is $6.49 a pound. Like I said, we'll get more, we'll have more than enough than what these peppers will take. So we'll get probably, I'm gonna guess we'll get maybe 4 meals out of it. We'll see. I really needed to cook some potatoes first. I'm just going to put them in there though at the same time. I don't want a lot of potatoes. Just a little bit, really. That's so weird. All right. That's odd. It's not recognizing the screen. Hey, Angela. Good to see you again. For some reason, my screen went off. I don't know why. Of course, Angela, you could do this with your plant-based meats too. Let's see. Angela, are you going to put out more videos of your vacation, I hope? If y'all have never seen Angela Kritter's channel, go check her out. She makes fabulous desserts. Ooey gooey cakes a million ways. She just made an almond joy ooey gooey cake. Looks fabulous. You actually motivated me to get up and cook, Angela. So I appreciate that. I had a busy day. I just wanted to lay down. Okay. Crank this up a little bit more. Pour these potatoes in. So this is, I'm making a Cuban style. A picadillo in there. I'm going to cheat and use minced onions. Maybe a little more. And a little cumin. And I'm going to have to drain this. It's supposed to be pretty lean. I guess it was 80-20 though. I want to get those potatoes a little bit tender. Especially if I'm going to have leftovers that are going in the freezer. It's about the right ratio, I think, of potatoes to beef. I just kind of eye everything else. I'm going to wait till this cooks down a little bit to see what happens there. The potatoes. Hopefully that's more juice than grease in that. The 80-20. Oh, maybe not. You definitely need some garlic. Garlic. Hey, Bo Pock. Yeah, we're doing a Cuban filling. Picadillo. filling for stuffed peppers. I'm still going to make it tomato sauce to go over the top, of course. I guess I could use salsa even, but maybe I'll mix some salsa with these petite diced tomatoes. I'm winging it. If you can't tell, that's how most of my cooking goes. I've been having a hankering for picadillo. And I like this dish because it's almost like the perfect balance of flavors. You got a little spice, you get a little sweetness, a little brininess. It's so good. Let's see. Now I need a little more greasy than I thought it would be. Wow. I was absolutely shocked because I was just looking at flanking beef ribs because they were like six and change a pound, like $6.49 a pound, $7.49 a pound. Sorry, and I really like making Korean galbi. But I looked a minute ago. That stuff has gone up $2 a pound. I don't know if that's part of Walmart's new pricing. So I don't know. I'm peeling a clove of garlic. It's good seeing you the other night, Bo Pop. I know you have a busy life. A very busy life. Chop up this garlic. Looks like I'm going to have to drain this. Crazy. I don't know. It'll fry up the potatoes well, I guess. I also have to add some spices back in. So far, it is ground beef, diced potatoes, cumin. I cheated and used minced dried onions. I don't know if I was going to put cayenne in this or if I'm going to put cayenne in the sauce. Probably in the sauce. Get going now. Is everybody looking forward to fall? Are y'all dressing up for Thanksgiving? If so, or for Thanksgiving, for Halloween. If so, let me know what you're going to dress up as. So my granddaughter had a costume picked out, but I know how long that'll last. That'll last until she's tired of wearing it, and then she'll get an idea to be something else. So that's how that works every year. All right, I'm just trying to uh, get those potatoes a little bit more moistened. I have some petite diced tomatoes. I thought I had a small can of sauce, but I don't. That's all right. Now, I need to go to the back and get some tomato paste. I'll be back. All right. So you know how tomato paste, sometimes I don't need all of it. Oh, so what I do is I freeze my leftover tomato paste and I get it really thin. And then I can just kind of break off as much as I need. And it melts right away in whatever dish. So it helps. If I just put it in a container in the fridge, it won't get used. All right, I'm gonna have to get a strainer out. So let me do this. Let's see how soft these potatoes are. Not too soft. I should have fried the potatoes first and then put them in with the beef and then cook the beef and then mix them. But like I said, I'm kind of making this up as I go along. So that would be my recommendation. Make a mess. I didn't expect this to be so greasy. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Oops. Man, overboard. Sorry. All right. Guess I'll turn this heat on over here. Just gonna get some of this residual grease out. I don't know. I think I need to put cayenne pepper in. Uh, oops. That was fall. I think I need to put cayenne pepper in this mixture. That's what I think I need to do. All right. We're back on track again. I'm going to turn this off actually. And I'm going to add some, I've got some raisins here. So I'm going to add that to the mix. And that sounds weird. I'm spicy, sweet, savory kind of girl. Add a little liquid in here. That'll help steam those potatoes and get all the goodness off the bottom. And it'll plump our raisins up a little bit. So. I like to add raisins to where it's kind of just a little surprise. It's like, oh, it's so savory, and then bam, you get a little sweet surprise in there. So it doesn't need a lot. It's maybe an eighth of a cup. Hey, Hunter, how's it going? It drives me nuts. I lose Angela. I'm still here. I had to feed. Oh, how the I bet the puppies. Did you take them with you, or did you board them somewhere? Oh, I bet. Dogs always know what time it is, and cats. It always amazes me that even with the time change, they're on it. It doesn't phase them at all. It's so crazy. All right. So now we got a little bit of sweet stuff in here with our carrot, little carrot surprise. Now I'm going to go in with some sliced olives. So I guess Puerto Rico, you can get this kind of with empanadas. And the same with the olives. It's a surprise. So you don't want to use too many. Put enough in there where people go, oh. Yeah. I've got my petite tomatoes just hot over here. That's all that's going on. And then to this now, well, let's go in with some more seasoning because I know we probably lost some on the draining. So this is onion powder too, so I'm just going to add some of that. It's a habit. Onion powder, garlic powder. Garlic. Back in with some more cumin. If I had time, I'd probably let this cook a little bit more with bay leaf in it. Or you can grind a bay leaf in there and, you know. So funny. Growing up, where I did, I always thought, you use bay leaves whole. But I know in some Mexican cuisine, I've seen where the bay leaf is ground up as part of the seasoning. So I just put, I don't know, that's about a tablespoon of this frozen tomato paste that I do. We'll see if we need to break any more off. I need that cayenne. You got a little cayenne pepper. Okay. May end up adding a little bit more water in this. Maybe. I'm gonna add some salsa to my petite diced tomatoes. I can find it. I'm telling you, this is kind of quick and dirty and making it up as I go. But I know I want this sauce thicker. And I can mash it a bit. But I can feel that these are pretty firm tomatoes. Mm. Use my salsa. We'll see. And that needs some seasoning too. So extra seasoning. Ugh. Onion. A lot of onion. Uh, I've got this garlic herb thing. And I'll come in with the cumin again. Oh. So there was this restaurant in Atlanta, and this flavor profile kind of fits what he had done. He did chorizo stuffed dates with yeah, I think the onion's okay. I like a lot of onions myself. But it isn't that bad once you look at it as far as ratio. Here's my sauce. So you can see the pieces of onion in there, but that's okay. But what he did was, he was on, his name is Alexis, Alex. He is from Atlanta, but what was that? There was a cooking show where you had to try and undermine the other contestants on the show. And you would make them have to cook like god awful things. I think he made a bento box out of a tuna sandwich or something crazy. Anyway, we used to go to his restaurant all the time. And he made these chorizo stuffed dates. Oh my gosh. And then he put, they were wrapped in bacon, I do believe. Or did he just put bacon on top? And like a goat cheese and a tomato based sauce that was spicy. So you had the spicy chorizo, you had the uh, sweet date, and a tomato sauce. And oh my gosh, that dish was so darn good. I would get it every time. Every time. He'd served it as a meal. I would have got it. Could have just ordered like two of those for my dinner. All right, so I added more tomato paste. So I'm going to get more stickiness out of this. Tomato paste. Because I was trying to not add, I don't want to add rice and didn't want to add cheese, but I might add just a bit of cheese. I'm seeing like my paste isn't totally incorporated either. So I'm smushing it. Maybe I should add more paste. I need to taste of it, don't I? Here at some point. But I'm going to add a little bit more paste. All right. I want it to hold together a little bit more. What I could do also is move these potatoes. This would be good with sweet potatoes too. Let me get my masher out. See if I can just mash a few of them and get a little bit more stickage. I'm trying to keep it a little healthy here. These potatoes have a little more vitamins. Mm. Leave some chunky, mash some. I mean, if you wanted to, I guess you could also even you. I always carry instant mashed potatoes, and instant mashed potatoes also work great as a thickener or as a binder. So in this, I could actually add some mashed potato to it, instant mashed potato to it, to work as a binder. Oh, got to lose y'all again. Ah, I'm glad you like the touch of the olives. Yeah, it really does add that little. So, like I said, the kind of competition you get between the um, briny and then the sweet and the savory. It's all good. All right, so let's taste it. What do we got on here? And my oven's on at 350. My pan has been sprayed. All right, I want a little bit of everything. Potato, raisin, and olive. All three. And some beef there. Mm, that is really good. I'm going to add the rest of the tomato paste in there. Wow. That's so good. Chris is going to love me tonight. He's probably listening to this on his way home. And I'm going to add a little black pepper to it. I like black pepper. So I know a lot of black pepper, I think, is a Midwestern thing. Hey, Leah, how's it going? This is a healthy one, Leah. We're making healthy stuffed peppers, no rice, just meat and vegetables, green olives, some potatoes that they're optional, raisins, green olives, little spice, little tomato paste, and yeah, potatoes instead of rice. So that this is called picadillo. It's a Cuban dish normally served over rice, and also without I don't think I've ever had it with potatoes and an empanada. But Puerto Rico, and I think I've had some Cuban empanadas that are made with the picadillo, which I really like. It's been a long time since I've had it. So here I go, stuffing the peppers. I'm pretty happy with them. All right. And I like, even when I make like rice stuffed peppers, I've always cooked the beef uh, and the rice before I cook it. I just can't do the raw thing. Kind of creeps me out a bit. And I eat a lot of food, but I don't know. I've never been sick off of my own cooking. I'm just saying. I'm very picky about food placement, food handling. Yeah, I know I'm not wearing gloves, but that's what I do. All right. I'm gonna try and get these stuffed as generously as possible. Mhm. And I cut my peppers in half instead of topping them because sometimes you can find a rib where they lay better. And doing it on top, I don't know. That's a lot. This is just so much easier. All right. I'm really pressing it into the pepper. Two more. Wow, we may only get one meal out of this. Wow. Or three meals. Three meals. It may be a three-meal dinner. Nah, I'll make it a four-meal dinner. Maybe if I have another vegetable with this, I could make it. I could make it more. I don't know. I don't know that that was spicy enough. But you can always add spice at the table because I always keep a quart of tapatio on the table, a whole dining quart. So, all right. So I have this much meat left. That's definitely enough for a um, single serving with fruit or vegetable on the side. And then this is my sauce. It was just, I was hoping I had tomato sauce, but I didn't. So I just used petite diced tomato, added a butt ton of onion, garlic, and some thick and chunky salsa to it. So it looks pretty good now. I'm just going to put that on top here. Should put this in a smaller casserole, but too late. We are where we are. I guess I could move them closer, get them cozy. All right. Dude. All right. So I only have a half of a casserole here, but there are my peppers. They're looking pretty good, actually. They're going in the oven. It's at 350. And yeah, I'm just going to put them in there uncovered because everything's cooked. I just really need the peppers to soften. And uh, yeah, that's it. So that was a dinner from beginning to end. And how long? I was trying to see it. 44 minutes. Okay, so it went a quick dinner. Hey, Marcia, how's it going? How's your hand doing? I hope it's doing better. I had to get some water. Drink your water, y'all. It's all about hydration. All right, so I've got to put this away. Clean up as I go a little bit. That'd be perfect with a sweet potato too. All right. Pans rinsed off. They're easy to do. So from here, I guess it's probably going to take, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, but I needed to use those peppers. So that was a good use for them all. And my eyes, I went shopping today a bit, and my eyes got irritated after a while. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. But it was enough to make me not want to shop anymore. I don't like shopping, so it was a good excuse to stop. But I needed some new summer clothes. I did. So, this thing keeps going off again. All right. So, I'll show y'all what I got. I think I paid $12 for this brand new at Torrid. It's really cute. It's weird. I don't know why people didn't like it. You'll see me in this later. It looks good on me. But I don't like shopping. I got some. What I got a pair of shorts at the Goodwill, and I got a dress at the Goodwill. Because, it's almost travel season for me. So, almost travel season. I'm so ready, y'all. I'm so ready. All right. Oh, I gotta get some shoes on. Get some shoes on. Oh, back is killing me. I also need to move laundry along. So let me do that and we'll go outside. Because I got to hang my little deer deterrent up again. So. Y'all can see what I'm wearing now. I look like that little Jill. All right. Let me get another load going before we go outside too. I do not like doing laundry, y'all. I don't mind folding it. I don't know why. I don't know. All right. So I'm gonna take this guy out and hang him up. See, we're twins. Twinsies. Here, let's put you here. So you can see twinsies. Swamp Music, CCR. Oh, they're great to clean too. Love them. I didn't shower off yesterday until late in the evening. Ridiculously late in the evening. All right. So I haven't seen the deer again since I chased them off. Look at these. These don't last long. But the bees, And the monarchs have been going nuts, especially the monarchs on their journey south. But they're so fragrant, though. Oh, and I've been trying to get these to ripen. Can you see those? Trying to get those to ripen. I should have put them out here when I picked them like a week ago. So I don't know what's going to happen now. Maybe I'll just uh, maybe I'll just cut up the green ones and preserve them and make fried green tomatoes out of them. I don't know. It's so gorgeous now. The sun's setting. I mean, I'm glad we have those trees over there, but it really does kind of obscure really beautiful sunsets. There's the poison flower. I think it's an argyritum or something. Oh, look at that. Sweet potatoes are almost ready to pick. That'll be fun. I still have some bell peppers growing too. We'll see. We'll see if they survive. They've survived the frost. And I still have squash trying to come on. And an eggplant. I have an eggplant I'll probably harvest next week. But yeah. Let's see. Tomatoes. I mean, the watermelon. Slowly. I think it's just rotting, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know that it's being eaten by anything now. This is just kind of black on the end. Maybe we should have picked it. But that little one's still growing like crazy. Huh. And since I put the blood meal on the collard greens, they have taken off. I don't know if you can see them in there. They've gotten so big. So big. Crazy. Craziness. Look at those zinnias. It's color. And it just amazes me that they change colors a bit. Some of these are lighter pink. You see them? I can't see what you see. There you go. Hopefully. Anyway, let's carry on. Carry on. No wayward son. No, no kids. All right. Okay, so we'll hang him. Yeah, this thing didn't last at all, but this, having lasted through Hurricane Helene, and I just made a short about this guy, because I'll find a better place to put him. Because I'll be inside doing something. I'll have the sprinkler on. I'll forget about it, and I'll look out here, and this guy is being activated by the sprinkler and jumping around. Amazingly, this is the first time I've had to change his battery. So, well, but yeah, even during Helene, bah, bah. But I can't believe that's the first battery change we've had to do. Like I said, it got battered with Helene. It was blown around. And like I said, I can just come and take it, turn it off when the sprinkler's running. We'll be going for 2 hours. I'll look out here and see him flailing around. I'll be like, oh, forgot to do that again. Ah, yeah. I could do with more days like this, but I know I love the shoulder seasons, and they're so nice like this. And I feel bad. I haven't had one meal out on the. Is that for Clowny? It should be for Clowny. I haven't had one meal outside this season. I was a real slacker. I've been busy. Everybody else, you know. So, oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I think these live cooking um, things I've been doing are kind of popular, but I guess it's so rare because I mean I look at lives and they're just doing a, a recorded cooking film on repeat. Huh. They're actually I think shorts that they're put on repeat. It drives me nuts. Really drives me nuts. And I've noticed some people are using other people's content to do that. So even worse. Even worse. So anyway, I try to be on the up and up. Up and up. All right. So I think it's all crooked as can be. All right. Hey, Bopak, have you been over to, if you're still here, have you been over to Lady Campion's page? She does show tunes. She does like classic 70s songs, those types of things. She does some Phantom of the Opera. Anyway, if y'all like that kind of music, I do because I'm weird like that. But yeah, she has a beautiful voice. And she reminds me of my choir choral teacher. Yeah. I don't know how they get away with that, Angela, but I'm going to guess that once they go to get monetized, that they're probably going to run into some problems. I don't know. So strange. I don't know. I don't. You just need, yeah. It'd be good if you cooked live, Angela. But I get it. I get it. Sometimes I just go get dressed so I can make a video. I'm like Marsha. It's 4 o'clock. I have time to get dressed. Marsha, I don't blame you though. Especially when you're cooking. I don't like, I like to clean and then shower. That's, to me, I find that very, very rewarding. 431 a year. It's free. It's free. It's absolutely free. And right now, so the feature I used for Bimbo's show where we were live on my channel, Mark's channel, and Martha's channel, I only pay $19 a month for that. And I'm overpaying only because I'm going month to month with that. Am I going to do karaoke? No. No. I could. I've thought about it. I know Penzar does. Pendar does karaoke on her channel, but I don't have the equipment. I have a good mic or a decent mic, but I didn't plan on doing any karaoke because I think you need some little sound thing. I would have to talk to Pendar about that. You don't want to hear me sing anyway. You really don't. I mean, I can carry a tune. You've heard me sing some. I can carry a tune okay. But that's about it. And I prefer singing harmony, and I tend to have more of a tenor voice. I sang second alto in choir and school choir, and I sang alto in church choir, believe it or not. All right, I missed the joke. Dang it. You can't go back on StreamYard's chat. Dang it, y'all snuck one by me. 431 a year. Maybe on the business pro something side of things, but no. I think it's going to have to remain free because that kind of lures you in. But I really like doing what I did with Mark and Martha. I'd like to do more collabs like that is what I'd like to do. And what do I have? I have a whole, y'all, this is my calendar for November. Let's see if I can bring you over here. This is my calendar for November of what I want to do with y'all. So I have a lot on my list. I keep an ongoing list of things I think of. So I always have some kind of content in my back pocket if I'm really hurting. But so far, I've been able to, I guess, put out content. Oh, I haven't been able to go to any car shows yet, but I think I'm going to a car museum very soon. Oh, yeah, Marcia. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been confused for a man, but yeah, I miss College of Knowledge too. Now, what somebody asked me to do before, Renee's Secret Garden asked me if I would do like a College of Knowledge. And this is when Bimbo was still alive. She asked me if I would do a College of Knowledge type show for like other genres that Bimbo wouldn't do. More like old school 50s R&B, disco, pop rock, cover some of the softer musicians of life. But which I'm up to doing. I mean, I like anything. I like anything from classical to Gregorian chants to Zydeco to I don't know. But I really like disco. But I like R&B too because I like harmonizing. So, yeah. Yeah, Friday nights are not the same. I know, I always feel like I should be doing something, going somewhere. I mean, between Voight Wrestling being gone and now College of Knowledge being gone, it's kind of weird. I mean, Coachism's left a little bit of a hole there for me. Swamp rock, anything like yacht rock. We could do just different genres, maybe. But, maybe down the road. And I certainly wasn't going to do anything when Bimbo was still with us. Is that you, Chris? I guess not. It's going to be another 25 minutes or so. Yeah. I think, has Mark been live lately? Y'all know? So the mixture I just made, the Cuban picadillo, is kind of what I wanted to stuff with the poblano peppers. I was going to do something similar to that. Only I was going to put, instead of olives, I was going to put raisins and rice, ground beef, raisins, and almonds in that one. Hey, Diana's Homestead, how are you doing? You been busy with your gardening? Yeah, I've just been so busy now that I can see and get around again. I'm like backlogged on everything I need to do. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done lately. I've been offloading a bunch of old shorts and videos and everything that I've had in my camera because I've learned as a YouTuber, Diane will probably tell you, it's good to have some videos in your archive so that when you're not able to put out regular content, you have something to put on your channel. It's tough. Diana, I don't know. Well, you have a lot of subscribers, so I don't know how. All right, Marcia, thanks for coming in. I'll see you later. Good job on getting your laundry done and everything, though, and taking the shower. Yeah. So we'll see you later, Marcia. But Diana, right? It's hard to catch up once you don't put out some content. Like my watch hours dropped so quickly because I was hitting it. I was at like 333 watch hours and every day or for the last 28 days. And then once I had my surgery, well, I should say once Bimbo passed. Love you too, Marcia. But once Bimbo passed and I didn't put any content out, uh, my time just my watch hours just sank so quickly. But it's taken me, gosh, like I was kind of out of it for what, 3 weeks, kind of, but I had a lot of reserve before my surgery. So I was putting out a little bit, I think the second week of my surgery, and some shorts right after, but it's taken me a month to catch up. So I was off for maybe 2.5 weeks, and then it's taken me a month almost, kind of. I don't know. I have a problem with time. All I know is that it's hard to catch up. And I have the subs obviously, but I don't have the watch hours in. But these live streams help. So Diana, we should do a live sometime if you want to, because I have Restream, and so I can send you a link to an email address or Twitter, something, some social media. If you're on social media somewhere where I can DM you, I can send you a link and we'll be live on my channel and your channel at the same time. That way your viewers go to you, my viewers come to me, and we can do a live panel on gardening. If you want to do that sometime. You don't have to pay anything. It's totally free for you. So, but I'm paying $19 a month to do that. And so I want to use it. And you can see like on when we did Bimbo's extravaganza, we were live on Mark Kropka's channel, my channel, and Mrs. Hopkins' channel all at the same time. So, and you could go and verify that. If you go look at their channels, the same show that was on mine is on theirs. So, yeah, I think Martha had one person. She doesn't have, I think she doesn't go live often. So, and she's Mountain Time. So she had one follower, and a lot of her followers didn't follow Bimbo and all that. But then Mark, I don't know how many views he had on his. Oh, okay, Diana. Yeah, November. There's an interview I've been wanting to do with a DJ Hypertech. I sometimes put his stuff out on my community post. He's from the West Coast, and he's a little R-rated, but he has so much energy. And whenever I see any of the musics or songs or anything he does, he always puts a smile on my face. So I'd like to do an interview with him. And I asked him to do an interview with me uh, right after I think I did Traveling Eddie, or right before I did Traveling Eddie. So, so I need to do that with him, and we need to schedule that. I don't know what his hours are. And also being a West Coast guy, it's a little difficult. Uh, yeah, I don't have too much coming up that's scheduled, except for travel. I do have travel coming up. Right. Yeah, Diana, she battled cancer like 6 times. So, and then she had liver issues as well from rate well. She had a joke about being I know, Hunter, it's looking good too. It's going to be nice once he gets it done. He's so fortunate to have that land out there, or second house. But yeah, Bimbo would say, growing up, she remembers her mother saying, "Leo, don't give the baby any vodka." They were Russian, so they start young then. I think between, uh, radiation and everything also did a number on the liver. When you're taking chemo, radiation, all that stuff can have devastating effects. So it was like a combination of a lot of things. And it could have been cancer as well that came back. So we'll never know. We'll never know. But yeah, she's definitely one of a kind. I mean, she knew how to put out real content, right? You have these creators, they get up there like me doing now that I yak. I sit here and yak, but she was entertaining. She could put a smile on your face. She'd make you think of certain things, right? And how many of us, Hunter, like, I'll never hear the word moist and not chuckle and think of Bimbo, right? What kind of legacy is that? That's a crazy legacy. Like, I won't be remembered for anything quirky like that. But I'm going to try. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try because I think she was a really good teacher. I mean, sometimes I feel like on YouTube, my mission should be to be more helpful and more than just cooking. I mean, anybody could really grab a cookbook kind of and do something. But I don't know. I feel like my first idea was to do like a senior citizen kind of channel, like ideas, helping each other out, like Medicare, Medicaid, discounts, AARP. But I'm like, that is just not me. I just can't do that. I can't. I want to be that helpful, but I can't. Like, I can't just be that. Thanks, Diana. And I'm not with my gardening because I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it. You're the super gardener. But how big was that watermelon this year? That was insane. We were friends. We met on YouTube back in 2001, early, I think, early 2001. And then, because she was talking about that song Black Betty by Ram Jam. But I was like, oh, well, Leadbelly did that too. And she was like, oh, grab the link. You need to come up here. And then, so I did. And then she's like, do you want to do this show with me? Yeah, that was a huge watermelon. Right. So, uh, so yeah, we kind of kicked it since then, and I'd go down to visit. I tried to get down there twice a year, summer and winter. We always did our Christmas song. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Good to see you. And then, I've only been doing it for like how long? Well, I've been doing it 2 years, but I mean, I've got a lot of subs and stuff. I just need the watch hours. I'm doing good. We just cooked dinner. It's in the oven. We made stuffed peppers, but they're stuffed with a Cuban type stuffing. Potatoes, beef, green olives, a little bit of raisin for sweetness. So it has like little mouth surprises in it. You think, it's just beef, and then you taste the green olive, and then you taste a little bit of the raisin, and it's just like these mouth surprises. That's what we made. And it doesn't have rice, there's no gluten. So for anyone who has problems with any rice or they're doing keto, this is a really good dish. Although I did add some potato in it, but not much. Not much. Yeah, it is really good weather. But yeah, I miss Bimbo. Like there's some things that happen and I just want to call her or, text her or, and she's not there. It hurts. It's really hard, but I don't know. We'll see. But Johnny and I have been talking about doing some stuff. So, um, I mean, we'll see. I'll leave it as a surprise. I'll leave it as a surprise for y'all. If we do it, if it works. So we'll see. We will see. So are you all dressing up for Halloween or anything? Chris, do you dress up? I'm not. Social Security and Medicare are hot topics that get big views. If you know anything about those two, yeah, no, I don't know anything. In fact, I was talking to Faye. We were emailing back and forth the other day, and I said, and this will probably be a good topic. I have a huge fear of not having money when I'm old. And that's why I'm probably such a miser as it is now. True fact about me. True fact. So, um, I've never had a brand new car. Never, ever had a brand new car. Now, the car I drive now it isn't even in my name. It's in Chris's name because I don't work. So we didn't put it in my name. We both have decent credit, but we put it in his name. And that's the only brand new car I've ever driven in my life. Yeah. Never lived in a brand new house. I try and buy all my clothes like at a thrift store. I think I paid $8 with tax this weekend on a dress and a pair. Oh, I got a pair of shorts. Oh, and I got a brand new bag. Mama got a brand new bag. I needed a big tote bag that I could carry my tripod in and stuff like that in. And like, oh, I don't like big purses, but I found a big bag and it's like this big bright red. Um, I think it's imitation ostrich. It's a leather, but it looks like ostrich. I think I paid $8 for that. And then I went to a store today and I bought a brand new, I went to Torrid today and I bought a brand new dress. It was marked on sale for $47.98. And then they took another 60% off. So I got it for $19.92 for a brand new dress. That looks really, really good on me. It's not hanging because I've been losing weight too. So I needed something that wasn't hanging. So yeah. So we're talking about travel coming up. We may be doing some, I don't know, we'll see. We're talking about going out of the country. I was going to go visit Eddie, but I changed my mind because where we're going to stay, and they've had a little bit of crime down there right now. So we changed our mind on that. Hopefully another time. Hopefully another time. But so I don't know. We do have some things. But that's where I splurge. Like I am a tight wad, tight, tight, tight. And I try and grow as much food as I can so that it saves me money. And I've always been that way. Even when I lived in an apartment complex, I built a small garden box and put it in front of my door and grew stuff in there until they said I couldn't. But I tried. I tried. And I don't think that is ever going to change because, I'm looking at where are we going to live like down the road. Like, we going to live in an apartment complex? I don't know that I could do that. Simply because, not that there's anything wrong with apartments, I want a garden. So it would either have to be a very nice landlord, like a one owner type complex where I could, you know, build a box garden or something, or thinking about a duplex would be a good choice. So, yeah. So I think duplexes and aging do well together. You have a neighbor next door. If you ever need anything, any emergencies come up. I like living somewhere where they have good medical facilities, a variety of hospitals, some research hospitals are nice. That's what I like about living in Atlanta. Chris changed my mind on that because he said, "How do you picture yourself in retirement?" I was like, "Oh, at a beach or in the mountains, you know." No, he talked me out of that real quick, and with some really good points that I'll probably repeat often. And that you have in larger cities or larger metropolitan areas, you have a bigger variety of medical facilities, and you generally will have more access to transportation, whether it be Uber, Lyft, or public transportation. And those are really good points, especially having lost my vision for a little bit and not being able to drive. Thinking about that long term, now I have Chris. I can't always guarantee I'll have Chris. So long term, it makes sense to live someplace where transportation's available for either one of us in case something happens to the other one. So long term. Anyway, now I'm talking depressing crap and lost 3 people. Uh, yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, Leah, when you start getting old like us and you've been to a lot of concerts, so I haven't been to a lot of concerts, but I'm already losing some of my hearing. Chris's hearing is way worse, because he went to a lot of Rush concerts, a lot. Oh, and we went to a Yes concert. Oh my gosh. Yes was the loudest concert ever. But yeah, I don't know. But see, again, though, Leah, when you're older, having somebody close by, yeah. See, it's a thing too, but I don't know, man. Because I have a room back there, I could turn that into a small apartment. It has private entrance. I just need to put a sink in, hook a sink in on one of the walls. I just need to close off one of the doors. If I closed off one of the doors, put a sink in, tied that into the bathroom sink on one wall, I could have an apartment back there, like a studio apartment. But people mess your house up. That's the problem I have with that. And I don't want to put any more money into a house. But if I were to see, that's the other reason I bought this property, though, too, is because if I were to get desperately needed money, I could do that. I'm just not going to do it now. That is I'm desperate, I need money move for me. So that was one of the things I considered. And then the other thing is we do have the lot next door that we could sell. Oh yeah. 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 It's hell to get old. Now they do these things too where I just need to do a show on that. And I need to see if there anybody who's taken advantage of it. Like living when you're older. That would be a really good topic. Options. Yeah. So I think we should go check the peppers. I think we should. I smell them. If I smell them, that means they're probably done. And Chris should be home any minute. So these are going to be a one pot meal. So this is what was left over that didn't get stuffed. So that's a good bit for a lunch there. It just needs another veggie with it. See, I need to find a pot holder. Washing my other pot holders. Oh, yeah, looks pretty good. I almost expected the beef to kind of crumble and fall off, but it didn't. Look at those. They look marvelous. Marvelous. Get some one. No sides needed. Oh, Chris had to go pick up meds. Hey, the good thing is, speaking of meds, the good thing is, like one of my regular meds cost me $60 a month, and we picked it up yesterday, and it was free. It was all free, zero charge. Amazing. I love it. So, waiting for Chris to get home. Let's turn that on. Let's tilt you a little bit. I think I should go ahead and serve mine. Look at that. Picadillo stuffed peppers. Let's see, that's a orange one. Mmm. Too bad y'all don't have smell-o-vision. Mmm. I think I want a red one. Oops. So there you go. That's what's for dinner tonight. Yum. All right. Well, oven off. And that's it. Wow. It came together pretty decent. I'm very happy. So what I'm going to have to do is go, though, so I can make a short before I dig in. But it does need to cool a bit. Chris has a tendency to eat hot things and burn his mouth. So I'm saving him by serving it up now. But I think with that, I'm going to say good night. I hope y'all do well. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. I am going to be busy for a few days, so but I'll include you in some stuff. So I like to surprise y'all with things. So, y'all take care. It's good seeing y'all, and yeah, we'll get together once November hits. And I probably won't be around much December to interact with people too much, but we'll try and do some stuff in November for certain. So if anyone wants to do a live with me and go live on your channel too, go ahead and drop me an email, easystreetwithjen@gmail.com, and we can figure out a topic. We'll go on live on everybody's channel. I have the capability. I can send you a link and we can go live on your channel so your friends can watch. We'll go live on mine, and whoever else wants to join us. So good to see you, Ray. Good to see you. You've been lurking in the bushes, Ray? Or did you just pop in? So anyway, so hopefully we can do some stuff like that November so I can get my money's worth out of Restream. So anyway, y'all take care. Good seeing you. Thanks for watching. And y'all enjoy the rest of the week. Love y'all.